Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running right with Wilson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. The Texans set to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 45 on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Wilson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Back now, pressure on its way. He's got Harrison. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now a give to Wilson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Here's Wilson again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. From the 28. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Blast through midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And he gets him around 6 there. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throwing now, off play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They're set up at the 35 now. Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll go right back to Wilson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the Heads go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Power squib kick is taken in. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. After the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They go play action on 1st. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
Play action on 1st down. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars working here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. It's a give to Wilson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's caught for the 1st. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. Wilson on the give, headed left. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. It's a design boot. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're throwing it. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd and 10 now. He's trying to go deep again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Texans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, teamwork.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Evans now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed here to Spears. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 32. Oh, no, they get him yet Cole Bishop.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pressure on them, defense. Go, defense, one stop.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Trying again following the sack. Finding Collins.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. We got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Launches one deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Setting up the running back screen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 46. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
To the air, 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cameron Curl has it. And the Jaguars have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Putting a receiver in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun on 3rd down. And they pick him off again. And the Texans take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's dropping back to throw. Taken in by Harrison. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Wilson's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter.
They can't move the ball in our defense.
Ball at the 33 for first down. A give to Wilson up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Go defense, 1 stop.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. Really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Good return here of 19 yards. And the Texans are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This is Wilson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run here with Wilson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. On the carry, it's Wilson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll run. It's Wilson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now Wilson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans up by 6. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field. And the tone.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up. Petrie.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now we give to Wilson. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Wilson again. And he's going to be tackled after getting it up to the 28. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Texans as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.